Let's talk about the Buffalo Bills. This team is a dangerous Super Bowl contending team in the AFC. Next week is going to be tough because they face the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. But the way that this defense is playing right now and the way that Joe Brady is calling plays on the offensive end, this team can make a realistic shot to go to the Super Bowl and possibly win the Super Bowl. Josh Allen is a top-end quarterback in the NFL. He's a top 3 to top 5 quarterback, depending on who you are asking. But you look at the weapons around him. Dalton Kincaid, the rookie tight end, he's been phenomenal since Joe Brady has come over and started calling plays with this team. The same with Dawson Knox. And then you also look at James Cook as well. The one thing with the Buffalo Bills the last couple of years, they have always had the pieces in play, but they haven't had a consistent rushing attack. Besides Josh Allen was asked to throw the football, run around, make plays, and do everything for the offense. Now you have a guy in James Cook, can catch the football at the backfield, can cause damage on linebackers and safeties up the seam, and can also run with authority as well. It can do a read option type of style of play with him and Josh Allen, like how they did against the Steelers. As long as Josh Allen is not turning the football over and he's putting the ball into playmakers' hands, like Stephon Diggs, like Dalton Kincaid, like Dawson Knox, and James Cook, you're going to be in a great situation. That's been the only thing with the Buffalo Bills the last couple of years in the playoffs. They haven't been able to consistently run the football. And I do get that the Steelers are inferior competition to some people, but they went out there and they handled business against that team. And they're dealing with a lot of injuries right now. You look at this Buffalo Bills team, Von Miller is not the same pass rusher. They're doing this essentially without Von Miller, and they're doing this without Matt Milano, who broke his leg a couple months ago against the Jacksonville Jaguars in the London game. You also do not have your top corner, Tre'Davious White. He tore his Achilles a couple weeks ago going against the Miami Dolphins. Well, a couple of months ago going against the Miami Dolphins. And you didn't have Rasul Douglas against the Steelers as well, but you went out there with the guys you have. Teron Johnson is playing like an all-pro corner. He's been phenomenal. You have Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer, two very good veteran safeties at their respective position. Ed Oliver is one of the best defensive tackles in the game today, and you have Greg Rousseau as well. Ed Oliver has been so dominant, it's been quiet. He has 9.5 sacks in the regular season and 1 forced fumble. And you look at the other guys around him. Leonard Floyd has come over, 10.5 sacks this season, 1 forced fumble. Imagine if Von Miller could come back on the field and look like his old self. Unfortunately, that ACL injury from last season took a lot out of him, and he does not look the same. So with him rarely touching the field, it doesn't even affect this team this much because they have a good front seven and they're doing this with depth pieces and majority of the defense. And you also lost another linebacker today against the Steelers as well, Terrell Bernard, who's playing phenomenal in place of Matt Milano. And I'm worried about that, because this is a guy that got carted off the field. It seems like he may have broke his leg. We will see, but it was definitely a leg injury. We're going to see who can come in and can match that at the linebacking spot. But that's a major thing to look for going forward, because that's the guy that was going out there stopping the run, making some plays, and can also blitz him from the middle of the defense as well. If he can't play for the rest of the playoffs, that is going to hurt this team even more. But give Sean McDermott a lot of credit for going out there and firing Ken Dorsey. Ken Dorsey was the offensive play caller for the first half of this season. He realized, hey, this offense isn't working. Josh Allen doesn't look the same. And you already know that Josh Allen isn't regressing this early in his career, so it had to be the play calling. They move off of him. You bring in Joe Brady, who was the former offensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers. That fell through, and he was also a very good offensive mind at LSU a couple years ago when he had Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He also had Joe Burrow. You had Randy Moss's son, Thaddeus Moss, at the tight end position. He's come over, and he's going to be one of those young coaches that you look at in the future to possibly be a head coach in the NFL. Right now, he's doing a phenomenal job managing the game plan with Josh Allen and the pieces around him, and it's a great thing to see. And I'm rooting for the Buffalo Bills heavy, because this is a team that have been on the cusp the last couple of years, and they're running into bad luck right now with all these injuries, but they're still playing through it, and they're getting things situated. But let me know in the comment section below, how do you guys feel about the Buffalo Bills, and are they a true Super Bowl contending team in the AFC? If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, want each and every last one, guys, stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.